First of all, thanks for being part of this video. In this video, we are going to see the day 55 daily score booster questions. And we are starting with the simplifications. Before that, if you are new to my channel, please do like, share and subscribe and click on the bell icon to get instant notification about my videos. Let's get started with the simplifications. First question, 107 plus 103, which will be 210. 210 minus 10, 200. 200 divided by 40, which will be 200 divided by 40. 5 times, so we get a 5 equals to root x minus 12. 2 times 24. 24 comes this side with plus, so we have 29 equals to root x. So x value is 29 square, which is 960. Wait, 841. Option E is our answer. 841. Next, second question, percentage and double g. Here we have only single zero, so we'll take x divided by 100 into 990. 0 cancels, and here we have 1278 minus, this will be 27 into 18. Here I see 80 70 ends, or else we write this as 30 minus 3 into 18. 83 times is 540 and 3 times is 54. We get 6. This will be 3. 5 plus 3 8. This will be 486. So we get the value of 486 for this one, minus 486 to 9, and here 11 minus 4, which will be 7. 792. Here we have 99 and it is 72. These are 11 multiples. 11 9 times, 11 72 times, 9 8 times. X divided by 10 equals to 8. So x value equals to 8 into 10, which is 80. So answer is 80. Option C is our answer. Next, third question. Here we see 192 divided by 24 into 18 into 8 equals to x divided by 100 into 360. 0 cancels. Here 18 2 times is 36. 2 4 times 4 6 times 6 32 times. So we get x equals to x divided by 10 whole equals to 32. So x value equals to 320. So answer is 320. Option B is our answer. Next, fourth question. 4 plus 6, 10. 10 plus 2, 12. 1 by 6 plus 3 by 8 plus 1 by 3. Here we can make this as 6 and 2. 2 by 6. This will be 3 by 6, means 1 by 2. So into 24 equals to x. Here 12. This will be 1 plus 2, 3. 3 by 6 will be 1 by 2 plus 3 by 8. So making this base equal to 8, then we need to make this 4. Okay. 4 plus 3 equals to 7 by 8. 12 into 7 by 12, 7 by 8 means 8 12 times 96. 96 plus 7, which will be 103 divided by 8 into 24. This will be 3 times equals to x. 3 times is 90. 3 times 309 is our answer. Option D is our answer. Next, fifth question. 120% of x means 12 divided by 10 x plus, this will be 21 into 4 times equals to 24 square, which is 576. So 4 2 times 8, this is minus, we get 2 9 4. 492 equals to 12x by 10. 12 4 times 48 and 1 times, so x value equals to 41 into 10, 410. So answer is 410. Option A is our answer. Now we are going to see quadratic equations. Quadratic equations, first question. Here in this question we see minus at the end, so there is no relation between these two equations. No relation can be established between these two equations, because here minus and minus means the roots are in positive and negative. Here minus and minus means positive and negative. By comparing positive and negative, x greater than y. By comparing negative and positive, x is lesser than y. So there is a complementary pairs. So there is no relation between these two equations. This is why if we see minus at the end in these two equations, answer will be no relation can be established. Now we see this one 35, we need to get 12. 7 5 times and sum of these two we get 12. Minus and plus means both the signs are in positive. Next 120, here minus and plus means both the signs are in positive. 120 means 15 18 15 8 times is 120. Sum of these two we get 23 and bases are equal. So by comparing these two it is clear that x is lesser than y. Okay, next here in this question we see minus and plus means both the roots are in positive sign. Here plus and minus means both the roots are in negative sign. Now by comparing these two it is clear that x is greater than y. So there is no need to find the roots. With the sign of the roots we can find the answer for this question. Let's see next fourth question. 99, 11 9 times and sum of these two we get 20. Minus and plus means both the roots are in positive. 319, here I can see a 11 factor here. 11 2 times 22 and 9 times 29. So sum of these two we get to 40. So these are the roots. Minus and plus means both the roots are in positive. There is a base only one. So comparing these two it is clear that x is lesser than or equals to y. Next one, here x plus 1 equals to root over 324. Root over 324 means 18. X equals to 18 minus 1 which will be 17. Okay, here y minus 5 whole square equals to 144. This square this comes this side with the root over. Y minus 5 equals to root over 144 which is 12. So y equals to 5 plus 12 which is 17. Wait a second, here it is whole power square. So here we get we can write this 12 as plus 12 square or minus 12 square. We get the same value. So y minus 5 equals to plus 12 or minus 12. So in this case we get y equals to 5 plus 12 17 or else minus 12 plus 5 which is minus 7. So these are the roots for this one. Now by comparing these two it is clear that x is greater than or equals to y. Okay, now we are going to see wrong number series. First question, here the difference between these two is 6. Here the difference between these two is 12. Here the difference between these two is 24. Here the difference between these two is 8. Here 38 plus 20 58. Here the difference between these two is 80 plus 6 86. Here 6 2 times 12 2 times 24 2 times must be 48. 48 2 times must be 86. 96. So these two are wrong. So in between these two this is our wrong number. Okay, next we are going to see question number 2. Question number 2 contains here the difference between these two is 3. Here the difference is also 3. The difference between these two is 12 plus 4 16. Here the difference between these two is 7 and this is 7 minus 5 27. Here the difference between these two is 6 1 16. Here I can see a pattern called 2 power 4 3 cube. This is 4 square. 4 square, 3 cube, 2 power 4, and it must be 5 power 1, and this must be 6 power 0. 6 power 0 must be 1. 5 power 1 means 5. So these two are wrong, means this one is a wrong number. 232 plus 1 will be 233. 233 plus 5 will be 238. So this is a wrong number. Next, third question. The difference between these two is minus 8. Here the difference between these two is plus 9. Here the difference between these two is 11, which will be 8 and 58, minus 58. Here plus 11 means 19, 19 plus 19. Here the difference between these two is 6, 1, 216, minus 216. So this number, this and this are familiar, as this is minus 2 cube plus 3 square. This is minus 6 cube. So it must be 4 cube, minus 4 cube, and it must be plus 5 square. So here 4 cube, which is not minus 58, plus 5 cube, which is not 19. So in between these two, this is our wrong number. Okay, these are wrong, and this is our wrong number. Next, fourth question. In fourth question, we see the differences. Here the difference between these two is 71. Here the difference between these two is 373. These are prime numbers, and here we see the difference of 9 and 7, 979. Here also the difference between these two is 83. Here the difference between these two is 7 and 8, 87. 87 is not a prime number, so this is our wrong one. So this is our wrong one. Instead of 87, we need to place the value of 89. Okay, let's see final fifth question. Here the difference between these two is plus 23. Here the difference between these two is plus 29. Here plus 25 plus 10, 35. Here the difference between these two is plus 41. Here the difference between those two is 47. So only single, everyone is prime numbers, but these are not. So let's take a double difference. Here the difference between these two is 6. Here the double difference is also 6. Here the double difference is 6. Here the difference is 53. So here the only double difference changes. So this is our wrong number. Instead of this one, we need to write the plus 47 value. So this is our wrong number. Okay, 204 is our wrong number. Let's see missing number series. Missing number series, question number. Here we see the difference of plus 4. Here plus 8. This is 16. Here the difference between these two is 32. So double of everything. Here the difference of 64. In 7 plus 4 is 11. 12 plus 1, 31. 131 is our answer, option B. Next, second question. Here we see the difference of plus 3. Here plus 7. Here the difference between these two is 12 plus 12. Here plus 18. So let's do double difference. Here the difference 4, 5, 6. So the next one must be 7. 18 plus 7 will be 25. So the difference between these two must be 25. 64 plus 25 will be 9 and 89. Option A is our answer. Next, third question. Here we see the difference between these two is 201. Here the difference between these two is 104. Here the difference between these two is 1 0 6 601. So 201 plus 200 will be 401 plus 200 will be 601 plus 200 must be 801. So adding 1229 plus 801 we get the value of 0 3 10 11, sorry 10, and we get 2. So 2030 is our answer. The next one is 1001. Adding 1001 to this one we get 3031. So answer is 2030. Option C is our answer. Next, fourth question. Here it is clear that this is into 7 times and this is into 2 times. So it must be into 3 times and it must be into 5 times and it is into 11 times. So 8 3 times is 24, 24 5 times is 120. So answer is 24. Option C is our answer. Next, fifth question. Here we see the difference of these two is plus 78. Here the difference is plus 4 plus 66 70. Here we see the difference between these two is 2 and 62. And this looks like the double difference of 8. So it must be the difference of 8 for this one, which will be 54. And here the difference must be plus 46. Here we get plus 8 plus 8 8 8. So 34 plus 46, which will be 080. 80 plus 54 will be 134. So answer is 80. Option D is our answer. Now we are going to see inequalities. Before starting that, we follow the method called the flow method. If we see a symbol like this, we say that the flow from this side to this side. If we see a symbol like this, the flow from this side to this side. Let's get understand through the questions directly. Let's see the first question, the conclusion. First one is the flow from L to C. From L we can reach to J but cannot able to reach to C. So first conclusion will be false. Second conclusion, the flow from D to O. From D we can reach to O is possible. So second conclusion will be true. Second question, first conclusion, the flow from L to I. From L we can reach to K but we cannot able to reach to I. So first conclusion will be false. Second conclusion, the flow from T to D with everywhere equals to. From T we cannot able to reach to D. So second conclusion is false. Now we are going to see question number 3. The flow from I to F. From I we can able to reach to F. It is possible. So first conclusion will be true. Second conclusion, the flow from S to D with everywhere equals to. From S we can able to reach to D and there is everywhere equal to also. So second conclusion is also true. Fourth question, first conclusion, the flow from V to G. From V we can reach to P but cannot able to reach to G. So first conclusion will be false. Second conclusion, the flow from G to O with everywhere equals to. From G we can reach to T and O but here missing of equal to. So second conclusion is false. Now we are going to see question number 5. First question, first conclusion, the flow from I to K with everywhere equals to. From I we can able to reach to R but not to K. So first conclusion will be false. Second conclusion, the flow from Z to R. From Z there is no flow. So second conclusion is false. Now we are going to see syllogisms. Syllogisms, first question, only a few lace are coin. Only a few lace are coin. Some crabs are coin. No lace is a leaf. Let's see conclusions. Some coin can never be leaf. Here we see never. So we check all coins can be leaf. All coins can be placed inside leaf. No, it is not possible because of sharing with the L. So first conclusion, all case fails means some never case will be true. Let's see second conclusion. All lace being crab is a possibility. All lace can be placed inside crab. Is it possible? Yes, it is possible. So second conclusion is true. Next, second question. All face are fire. All face are fire. Some fire is move. All four are face. All four are face. Okay, let's see conclusions. No four is a move. Here there is no symbol in between anything. So first conclusion will be false. Second conclusion. Some fire are face. Some part of fire is facing some part of fire sharing with the face. Yes. Second one is true. Next, third question. Some iron are a kick. Some part of iron are kick. No kick is cook. A few cash are cook. A few cash means some cash are cook. Let's see conclusions. First conclusion. Some iron are cash. Some part of iron is sharing with cash. No. First one is false. Second conclusion. No cash is iron. So we check some cash can be iron or not. Some part of cash can share with iron. Yes, it is possible. Some case possible means no case fails. So here both the cases fails, and here we see cash and iron, iron and cash, and it is a case of some and no. In some and no, the case of iron, these suffixes and prefixes must be in reverse order. Then also the answer for this one is either 1 or 2 is the answer for this question. Okay, next we are going to see question number 4. Only bond is a ball. So ball is inside band bond and doesn't share with anything except bond. Some books are a bank. Okay, only a few books are bond. Only a few books are bond. Some books are bank. This is bank. Let's see conclusions. No ball is bank. So we check some ball can be bank. Some part of ball can share with bank. No, it is not possible because the ball shares only with bond. So some case fails means no case will be true. So first conclusion will be true. Some bond being book is a possibility. Some part of bond can share with the book is a possibility. It is already sharing and it is saying that a possibility. Already true value is saying possibility means then the conclusion will be false. Okay, now we are going to see question number 5. Some hides are hold. Few help or hold means some help or hold. Only a few here are help. Okay, let's see conclusions. All here being help is a possibility. All here can be placed inside help. It is not possible because of this part. So first conclusion will be false. Second conclusion, some hold are not hide. Here we see not. So we check all hold can be hide. All hold can be placed inside hide. It is possible. All case possible means some not case fails. Now we are going to see a reasoning puzzle. So let's see this puzzle. The question given is 5 boxes are kept one above another in a stack. It is assumed that no box other than the given boxes are kept in the stack. Each box has different types of flowers. So each box has different types of flowers and flowers are given. Okay, let's start with the statements writing in the side. 2 boxes are kept between the box which has a tulip and D. So tulip and D, in between there are 2 boxes, or else we can write D on the top 1 2, and this is the place for tulip. So we got two possibilities. Next, the box which has lily is kept immediately below D. Immediately below D, the place for lily. So in this case, immediately below is lily means this is the place for lily. Okay, next one. D which isn't kept adjacent to A. D and A does not be adjacent. Next one. One box is kept between the box which has lily and the box which has rose. Only one box between lily and rose. Lily here, we cannot place rose here. So one box between them means this is one box and this is a place for rose. In this case, the only place for rose is this one. Okay. Next, E is kept immediately below the box which has a daisy. E immediately below daisy. Okay. Next, two boxes are kept between E and the box which has lotus. E and lotus, in between both of them there are two boxes in between them. So either possibilities. Okay. Last statement, A is kept immediately above C. A is kept immediately above C, and but below C, below B means talking about B, talking about A. A is below B. So this is the sequence. These two are immediate persons. So let's take A and C. These are together. So there is no place in the above to place A. So we need to place A either here or here. We already have a statement called D and A does not be adjacent. So we can place A here only in this case. A here means the last one is the place for C. So these are the positions for this case. Daisy immediate below is E. So there is only one place for daisy is here in this case. So this is the place for E, and we cannot able to satisfy this case in this possibility. So this case fails. So we left with this case only. Here A and C are immediate persons and B is about to A and C. So there is only one possibility we have is B is this place, A is this place, and C place is this one. So we left with only E. E is immediately below daisy. So this is the place for daisy. And E, two boxes between them and to the lotus. So this is the only place for lotus. 1, 2, and this is lotus. So this is the solution of our puzzle. Let's see the questions that are asked. Which of the following box is kept two boxes above D? Two boxes above D means A, lotus. The box which has lotus. Option D is our answer. Next, second question. 4 of the 5 are alike. Okay. A is tulip. B is lily. Last one. C is lotus. Top one. Immediately above one. D rose immediately above one. E daisy. So option B, which is lily, are so far. So option B is our answer. Next, third question. Box A is kept immediately below. Box A is kept immediately below tulip or B. Immediately below the tulip. Option C is our answer. Next, fourth question. How many boxes are kept between the box which has a lily and C? This is lily and this is C. There is only one box kept between them. So option is only A. Next, if all the boxes are arranged in alphabetical order from bottom to top, means A, B, C, D, E, then which of the following box remains unchanged there in their position? Option only C, box C doesn't change their position. So answer is E. C is the answer. Okay, option E is our answer. By this, we have completed today's daily score booster questions. If you are new to my channel, please do like, share and subscribe and click on the bell icon to get instant notification about my videos. Thanks for watching.